This is for people that have questions on what is going on as far as the changes and shifts and buildings popping up or moving or whatever. The Philadelphia experiment. Einstein's experiment. Okay, I'm going to have to jump around because I didn't make notes on this one. And I'm going to say this so I don't forget. Way back in 1990s, I saw a documentary on Einstein's Philadelphia experiment. It might have been on PBS. It was on TV, way before digital. And Einstein, it was a black and white film from the 1940s or I think 50s. And Einstein was in the laboratory in the front of the class by the chalkboard, and he brought in this model ship, and I saw it with my own eyes. I was watching TV, and on this film, the ship disappeared. It just disappeared in the classroom. I don't know how they did it. This was I don't know if it was before or after it actually happened on the real naval ship. But anyway, I had to make that point first because I don't want to forget. So Cern, that machine that they've built, they're everywhere. They've got so many of them now underground, and, along with the, it's certainly not Christian practices they're doing. That Gothard tunnel, whatever, that was evil. So you mix the two together, and I think you've got another Tower of Babel. And God came down and switched everybody's language, right? So, they're just trying to copy God. And I don't think it's been turned off. I think there's always one running. And now they've tweaked it so well down to the, smallest particle. When Einstein and them did it in the 40s or 50s, people were all mixed up in the metal when they came back to the dock. Not now. They've got it down to the T now. And I know I've done other videos on this, and I'm not just repeating myself. It's because I can't see my videos down there. There's only so many, and then, I don't know where they went. So for people that maybe haven't heard my other video, that's why I'm doing it over. This is what I believe. This is what I believe. And that's what I do with those eggs that I got from the farm. I put them up there. Anyway, about the Cern and the Philadelphia experiment. They've got electricity everywhere, right? So somehow, back in the Tower of Babel days, they had electricity of some kind. You can't go anywhere. There's all kinds of meters around here. There's, electrical outlets, the microwave, everything electric. And that is what Einstein used. He hooked up a bunch of electrical currents to that ship back then. And that's what they did. And I don't think that those sailors were surprised. They saw everything all wired up. They saw, they could have asked questions, right? But anyway, that's beside the point about the poor sailors. And again, I don't know where the other channels have gone. Like, Changing Matrix. Where is she? John Boyle, where are you? You guys were on it. What happened? It makes people wonder. You need to come back on, make some videos. All kinds of people. I don't see them making videos anymore. Are you guys just tired of it? You can't be just tired of it. There might be a lull going on, but you know something's going to happen. Or do you just not care? So that's what I believe is happening with these shifts and changes. You know, there's electricity out in the clouds. They're chemtrailing with all those metals. You know, shit's bouncing around out there. So that's why and how it's happening. And the people that don't see it, they're either NPCs, whatever they're called, or they're just not awake. They're not going to ever see. Period. Or maybe they're too old and they think, well, I'm just getting old. So if I've forgotten something, I'll put it in the comments or the description. Yeah, that stroke makes one feel kind of sleepy. Oh, I've heard it say that they're going to turn Cern back on in 2020 or something, sometime like that. So, you know, don't be surprised if more things, big things start happening. And who's to say that the devil, he has to get permission to do all this before he does it. So who's to say that that's when the big shift is going to happen for Christians? You know, we go to a certain place and time, dimension, and we're just somewhere else. You know, it could be that too. It could be that they're going to use Cern. Because I just don't believe it's just a small percentage of people on YouTube that are seeing this stuff happening. Other people out there have got to see it. There's not enough mental hospitals for people that would go crazy over this. I mean, I know they have to see it. They have to. So whatever, maybe you guys are in chat rooms and I just don't go to chat rooms. So, you know, I can see for my own self, I guess. Oh, you want to see something really cool? A really big deal? Indoor garden. Oh, P.S. You know, I'm praying for you, Unamundi. In Jesus' name.